from what we're about to see, I've done millions of background checks, and it seems like this checks out. Yo, it's your boys Zxous and Kid Boo, and in today's video, we're actually going to be going over the new unit, Tove's kit. You heard me correctly. So before the video begins, quick disclaimer from myself and Kid Boo. This is, of course, not from the official Nikke Twitter account, so if you do want to wait for that, definitely wait for that. I highly recommend you wait for that. This video is just to kind of give you an understanding of what the character is going to be doing beforehand, obviously, because this is just a let's just say prediction, right? This is quote unquote prediction. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, just I would definitely say to wait until Nikke actually posts up the skills for you to, you know, actually get an idea of the character. But it does seem like what I am reading is accurate. Just continue to wait for the actual official release. So let's get into the video. So chat, apparently when they buffed Red Hood, Tove's kit and obviously Tove's everything was let's just say, put another word for it because I don't want to use some certain words, right? Let's just say it was released, right? It's kind of what happened with Naga and Tia, just not actually in the game, right? Hence why you can actually go ahead online and find Tove's summon animation and all that stuff. But apparently Tove's kit is here, and she has something that will make Summer Anise godlike. Let me just slow down though, because I'm gonna still wait for the official kit. But I background checked this from Reddit, multiple people in my Discord. Apparently it's legit, right? So she's a burst 1/22 AR, right? Her first skill are for emergency craft bullets. There's a 5% chance of activating when attacking. Affect self, emergency craft bullet, reload, 5.31% mags, right? So there's just a 5% chance when she's attacked, she'll reload that, right? Second part of the first skill, activates during emergency craft bullet, affects all allies. Temporarily modification, max ammo capacity increased by 2 rounds, stacks up to 3 times and lasts for 5 seconds, and then critical damage increase by 5.24% for 5 seconds. That's the first skill, right? And that's cool. It's nothing too crazy, but it's cool. The second skill here, though, is what makes my knees weak, right? Activates when temporary modification is fully stacked, affects all allies. Crit rate increased by 3% continuously. So when it's fully stacked, you will have that permanently until it's, I'm assuming just until it's gone, right? Because it's continuously, right? But this part right here, this part is not legal. Activates when temporary modification is fully stacked. Affects all allies with a shotgun. Attack speed increased by 42.24% continuously. Now, this is a good start to my dream character, deadass, because I do want a character who gives all allies attack speed increase. And this would make sense because the thing about this temporary modification is that it's a 5% chance of it activating, right? So it's not something that's going to be like permanent. So it's not something to rely on because it's only a 5% chance of it stacking, right? It's just only a 5% chance of you getting it off, and I guess it's stacking. But if shotgun allies benefit from having this attack speed, as a burst 1/22 cooldown character, I can tell you with confidence Anise is going to go crazy. And then let's look at the burst skill. Miracle of Makeshifts. Affects all allies. Miracle of Makeshifts increases attack by 2.32% of the caster's attack. Mirrors the stat count of the temporary modification for 10 seconds, right? So it's okay. Affects all allies with a shotgun. Increases their attack by 24.21% of the caster's attacks. Mirrors the stat count of temporary modification for 10 seconds. So when you use her burst skill, the whole point of this character is that you just need to essentially, I guess, be able to get off this temporary modification out, right? You're trying to get it off, right? And then once you get it off, the burst skill is supposed to keep it up, right? That's the whole point. So when you're attacked, right? It's going to be only 5% chance, right? It's only going to be a 5% chance. But if you do get it off and you use her burst skill, it's going to stay up, apparently. Like, that's how it's supposed to do, because it mirrors the stat count for 10 seconds and 10 seconds. Well, you can see right there. So it's supposed to proc, and then it's supposed to stay there for you, right? So it's definitely a wonky character, because it's no way it's going to, like, stay there forever. This is not, it's a buff to Wendy's for sure, but it's not a crazy, like, yeah, this is making Anise the new best unit in the game type thing, right? Obviously not, because it's way too, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just not that it's unrealistic, but it's just gonna be way too hard to get off, right? 5% chance of being attacked. It has to attack her, right? Keep that in mind. It has to attack her, right? For it to already be a 5% chance of activating when being attacked is already very low. And then when it's like they have to attack her, she has no taunt mechanics. It's not gonna be anything too consistent at all. You're not gonna see any consistency with it one bit. But you're definitely, if you can get it off, I'm telling you, Anise is going to go crazy. With an attack speed to all shotgun users by increased by 42% is very, very good. And that's continuously until it's gone, right? That's permanently until it's gone. So keep that in mind. That's crazy, right? Not only Anise, right? I'm only thinking about Anise because obviously her reload and one bullet mechanics, when you have her paired up with Privy and stuff like that. But there's other characters who will get very good off this. Look at Sugar. Sugar already increases her own attack speed when you use her burst skill. Imagine now with this on top of it, an additional 40-something%. Yo, I'm telling you, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy if you can get it off. The kit is just gonna be very hard for it to work. It's gonna be insanely difficult for you to get it off. But I'm seeing a lot of, like, I'm seeing pros in terms of just reading the kit, and then the cons I'm seeing are like the biggest things for her. 5% and then attacking her is not going to be consistent. So again, you can see this was from I'm not going to show the very, very top of the screenshot because I don't want to show the word. But yeah, you could see background check by a bunch of these people, and then also background checked from the Reddit and my Discord server. So it could change, right? It most likely could change, but not too much. Not where it's like she no longer does anything up here. I think if it's changing, they're probably just changing the percents around. I doubt they're going to change the kit to like something completely different, right? They never do that. They usually just change the percentages around, which is understandable. If they change this 5% to something higher, which I think it should be higher realistically, 5% chance of no taunt mechanics is a bit weird. But she's gonna be very good because she's gonna help out Anise heavenly. I know I'm only talking about Summer Anise, but she will help out Summer Anise heavenly. And if you watched my video yesterday, I told you guys that somebody did tell me that this character does have attack speed, but I didn't trust them because they weren't somebody reliable. And then obviously later on today, when I just woke up, stands that you can see that person, what they told me was correct. She does have attack speed increase to not all allies, but all allies with shotgun. So your boy Zxous, I'm definitely gonna be summoning because I begged for this, right? It's still not exactly what I want, but it's close, right? But hey, it's your boy Zxous. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.